After watching the documentary Where to Invade Next by Michael Muir, I found very interesting since the documentary narrates the idea, in this case of the United States, what are the policies carried out by other European countries and trying to replicate in the United States to solve the internal problems that have been there over the time. For example, it is said that the last wars in which the USA have participated, for example, the Iraq War, they were seeking a benefit, in this case, the oil, and it is considered a failure and have generated more and more problems. Also, for me, in the democracy, beyond being a system where the governors are elected by the people, is to participate and become actively involved in the decisions of the community where we live, to verify that the citizen chose is giving results for the good of everyone, and if not, pressure the representatives to take the right path so that they can make the decisions about what the people really want. As for how democracy is related to what we have seen in the grass, I think it can be related a lot with the blockchain, since it is based on the fact that citizens elect their representatives with the full consent of the people. In this way, when we vote to exercise democracy, it is required that the vote need to be free and secret, and through the blockchain, it will be possible that there will not be electoral fraud, and that everyone will have a certain that the vote, it is not manipulated by other people, and also you couldn't enter more votes than those who vote. For me, the most interesting idea about the documentary is that in Norway, the prisons are not built under the concept of punishing the inmates, where they are locked up and they have the right to very few things, as it happens in the USA. But on the contrary, in Norway, they focus on them having human dignity and have the right to live with dignity so that they can achieve a really good rehabilitation to integrate into the society in a very good way. Well, regarding the last question, how it applies in Mexico, it seems to me that it does not apply because our context is different. I think there are many things that do not apply because we as a Mexican society have certain prejudices. For example, a very marked way of doing some things, of thinking, and of every single activity we do. So I think it is a circle. We can achieve a big change without having first the small changes that ourselves can adapt. So I think that many of the policies that exist in those first world countries are not easy to achieve in Mexico, and probably won't apply in the context that exists in these other countries. So it's probably that the government system has the fault and not so much the people. So it will be important to review and analyze how we can change the context in which we live as a citizens, and later demand it from the government in order to have a society more inclusive and more understanding of the needs of the people.